Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Dungeons Deep. Or should I say two Dungeons Deep? One of those sounds explicitly wrong. We are glad to have you back for the second part of our heroes' adventures as they delve into Moria to unlock the lost secrets of Celebrimbor, the Elven Smith, as Enelya seeks to master the art of smithing. And with her, she has brought along Saeras, her older brother, and Finn, son of Ferolf, a barding.
What's up?
And last time they had arrived to the door of Moria. They encountered the Watcher after disturbing the waters. One of the party members nearly died before they even got in.
Whoops.
And when they discovered the ancient workshop of Celebrimbor near the surface of Moria, they discovered it had been looted. And they found a goblin that they tied up and forced them to show them the way to the camp, where the information, book, a tome in particular, that Enelya was looking for. And on the way there, they had a chance encounter with the Balrog. But due to some good enough stealth checks, they did not draw the attention of the Balrog. They came across a friendly dwarf who gave them mushrooms to get high. And they finally came to the orc camp, and they snuck their way in there, slaying the outer guards, only to find that the captain is not here either. But instead, he has taken the book to the very roots of Moria in search of the famed mineral mithril to try his own hand at smithing using elven techniques. And so, we will pick the party back up as they leave the orc encampment, sneaking by the troll once more. You all know that on your way in here, you cleared out the outer scouts, so you should be relatively free to progress without being discovered. And you now have a map that an ancient dwarven map that shows where the captain has gone to. And so, now what I want? We'll just go with this.
What you want now? Real quick, how long have we been down here?
You've been down here. This is essentially and you're coming up to the end of the third day.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Doesn't that mean your Shadow Thorn effect is almost out?
Yep.
Fudge.
So, and you still have yet to go deeper.
Well done, Finn. With your stealthy maneuvers.
Thank you. Do what I can. Did manage to get all this?
Well, it's definitely more than we had before, so...
Yeah, seems like we at least know where the captain is.
Not just that, but a way to go further down, which I assume is where we're heading next.
Yep.
So the captain carries...
Any objections? No?
So the captain carries what we're looking for, and one would assume he has his own guard around him. So I doubt this will be easy.
Yeah, they'll go the way of that goblin.
As long as we do not witness the existence of that Balrog, I will be happy with whatever else we encounter. Famous last words.
Oh, if we're lucky, maybe he'll just step on the goblins for us.
Huh,
Smash.
that would be nice.
Well, dear sister, how about you lead the way?
Okay, mind if I look at that map, Finn?
By all means. And I'm gonna hand the map to
Okay,
Enelya.
we are going to go on another journey here. But because you have a map, Enelya, you can add +1 to your embarkation roll.
Ooh!
Which, if you do not remember, your embarkation roll is a D12
Oh,
plus,
plus, was
plus
it
your
6?
proficiency bonus. I think it was +6. I think we calculated out to being +6 for your
Yeah.
character. So you can go ahead and just do +7 for this because you have a map.
Oh, you want me to roll it now?
Yes.
Okay.
And let us see what you get. First roll of the night.
A 15.
A 15.
Whatever that means, friends.
So,
You know what? It's double digits. We're good.
I'm actually going to go ahead
You
and
think
change
so?
the soundtrack now. As you delve deeper into the mine, you find the mine becomes less and less inhabited, more and more abandoned, less worked. The worked stone tunnels give way to more natural caverns. Large pools of water become more common. Your footsteps seem to echo slightly off, and
I'll move forward, trying to sneak, using what little bit of this shadow thorn I have left.
okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage
Where are we?
for the last time. A full, a full.
Oh.
Your
Don't
stealth
say I
checks
didn't try.
this entire game have been garbage.
He's honest.
Where are we on the map?
You know we're on this map. You've left this area now.
Okay.
Think of this as a loading screen between areas.
Oh, it's all of us as little chibis, just like yay, we're loading the game, we're journeying, we're adventuring.
The moisture is thick, almost like a soup down here. The walls are slick with moisture, and as you approach with your torch, as the light cuts into the darkness, you can see large insects scatter to hide.
Ooh.
You press forward. The bright side is, with nothing down here, you don't come across anything dangerous. There's almost a crypt-like silence. Your breathing seems to be the loudest thing in these tunnels. And Sarah's tripping over that one rock. Which echoes down the tunnel.
Come now, brother. Finn can't even see where he's going, and he's more quiet than you.
Eventually you hear like a bump, like a small bump, and go, damn it.
I'm like crouched down, trying to actually not make any noise, and they're just sort of waltzing about like, oh, we don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm the one who
just
trips over
stumbling. I'm
something.
legally blind.
That's what you get for a fall.
I'm not saying the dice don't lie. I'm just pointing out the humor in the visual here.
Yes, it is quite humorous.
Can I tie a rope for one of my friends so I know where I'm
You
going?
can. I was running off the idea that you had a torch currently lit. Because you have
It
throughout
wasn't
most of
mentioned,
this.
so I assumed like I'm just banging into shit.
And
I'll light my torch.
and you, as you go deeper and deeper, the tunnels become less grand and smaller and rounder, almost as if they've been carved by something else. There's a lot more jagged edges as well. You start to see fungus growing, small at first, but they eventually become very large. And you see crystals that give a faint glow. Not enough to really illuminate your path, but enough to see that they're there. And there's a scent of almost fresh decay on the air down here. And I thought I had the loop on for that track, but I guess I didn't. Try again. And you start to see this black ichor that runs down the walls and forms small streams that just run deeper naturally into the earth here. Who is Scout?
That would be me, I believe, was the last time.
You can go ahead and give me a perception check. 16.
I never understood why the dwarves delve so deeply down here. This place is quite uninviting.
And as you step in some of the black liquid that's running off the walls and along the floor, it doesn't have the viscosity of water. It almost sticks and clings to your boots. As you pull up, there are little strings and threads that struggle to keep together, but it doesn't hold you in place. You press on, and as you press on, Saeras, you know, you begin to hear some black speech up ahead. You hear
hold my hand up for everybody to stop.
You hear a deep guttural voice, seemingly frustrated with something.
At this point, I'm gonna grab... Who's nearest to me, would you say?
Enelya.
Okay, I'm gonna put out my torch and grab Enelya's shoulder. So I can at least have some eyes down here.
Ah, okay. I was like, yes.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's dark. So you can.
I'm just gonna whisper. I'm gonna whisper in her ear. I'm fucking blind.
You can barely make out the silhouette of your allies here because there are some of those crystals that give a very faint glow.
Okay.
But not enough for you to see the tunnel in its entirety. Just enough, just barely enough light to make out generic shapes.
Got it.
So, you hold your friends back, you hold your allies back, after hearing this black speech up ahead. How do you proceed?
Do I make out any of it with tongues of many people?
I was just gonna ask the same thing.
Go ahead and give me an insight check, we'll say.
Ah, there it is.
18. Nice. You can make out most of it. There appears to be an orc ahead who is berating his troops that have come with him, calling them maggots, calling them weak, and how can they be so tired, and curse the elves for their smithing techniques. He seems to have trouble getting the results he wants.
Well, we're in luck. It doesn't sound like he's actually figured it out yet.
Is that the captain?
It appears so. He's barking orders. Barking orders, quite upset. And he's not too fond of the elves either.
Do you think we can ambush?
We can certainly try, but I can only hear at this point. I don't see anything. This is probably like around a corner or something.
Yes.
We could probably try and get closer to see if we can get a better lay of the land to set up an ambush. Or...
I can always cover you guys long range with my trusty bow.
If you can see.
Oh, ha ha.
Can't help it. Sorry, Finn.
We can try a few things. If this is part of his guard, we can try and take a few of them out after the captain moves along. Sort of weaken the opposition while we can.
I think that's worth a shot.
Well, let's just try and get a little bit closer. Just get a head count or at least some advantageous position.
Okay.
Brilliant. Let me count from here because I see them. Oh, wait.
So, whoever is going to go forward and try and scout out the enemy forces, I will need a stealth check. This will not be at advantage. Your Shadow Throne potion has run out at this point.
I guess I will, since...
Oh no, you shouldn't.
Me?
Sister, in that armor, you really think you're gonna get that close?
I have fought and trained in this armor enough where I can make it less noisy.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I don't have disadvantage. But it's better, I'm gonna go, with that she's just gonna be like, ha! And she'll just kind of scooch off away and start stealthing.
Okay, give me that stealth check.
I thought you had disadvantage.
I don't.
It doesn't matter!
I don't because of the one warrior feature that I took upon hitting a certain level. Like, instead of 2-weapon fighting or something, I got the part where armor doesn't have the disadvantage. But that's a 3.
You all should see the map, and you should be able to put your tokens on the bottom part of the map. That is the tunnel you are coming from.
Siblings are rolling shit.
Hopefully that doesn't hold true for combat.
I guess I'll be up here since I was moving forward.
Yes, I was right behind Enelya, so I'll put myself right there.
Yeah.
So, Enelya, I'm going to go ahead and move you. I'm going to say you've moved up behind this mushroom, more or less. This mushroom-like plant with its long fungus arms that has little slightly glowing bulbs on the end. And it appears to be dripping some of this black ichor that you see down here.
Okay.
And let me reveal the rest of the map. And you probably don't see any of the monsters.
No.
You're correct.
But that's an interesting map.
It is.
What in the fuck is that thing in the middle?
You see it's a giant, like, heart-shaped fungus that seems to be almost pulsing if you look at it.
Do I see it? Like, actually see it?
If you peek around the corner, you will.
Okay. I'm gonna peek around the corner and look at that and go, hey, Saeras. The fuck is that?
You know, in all of my studies, I have no idea.
You all come to the conclusion that, actually, everybody go ahead and roll me a shadow lore check.
Where's my...
Hey.
I couldn't get that for stealth?
Saeras! Okay, this was an easy check. That Saeras still failed, unfortunately.
Par for the course.
Enelya and Finn,
rub it in.
You both come to the conclusion that you are now deeper under Middle Earth than probably any other creature has been. There's no more signs of any sort of worked stone around here anymore. It all seems natural. Something else has made these tunnels. And a warning comes to mind that you were given before you left. That There are fouler things in the deep parts of the world than orcs. I am in summer mode.
I saw that too.
This place is inviting.
Enelya, as you creep up, and you kind of lean behind the mushroom plant a little bit, you just barely touch it, and all the mushroom arms go and suck into the wall. And as you do, you see all the orcs turn and look at you. And you see one large orc amongst them all.
One orc to rule them all.
You see this orc has a heavy black armor, a whip at his side, as well as a short bow and a large dark spear.
Jeez. Oh boy.
And he sees you, and he says, he calls out, "Looks like we have company and fresh meat. Eat up."
Does he look like? Does he have the book?
You see, he does have as he says this, he has a book in his hand that he closes and drops on the ground next to a pickaxe.
Okay.
We have 2 hydrates, by the way.
I did 1.
I haven't done either.
That was my second.
All right.
And I need everybody to
1.
roll for initiative. But Enelya, since you got close, you can tell that everybody but the captain is already sporting some injuries and looks winded. They look exhausted. The captain looks like he's in top shape. And
Oh boy.
Great. When I have a +1 bonus, that's when I roll high.
Irony.
A 6. Oh jeez.
I rolled a 7. Calm down.
Saeras is gonna be like, la 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 la, smack. Come on, guys, what you waiting for?
Oh, you
Okay,
think
come
I'm
on, friends.
Hear that? Hell no.
okay, who? Oh, the chieftain and the warrior was not whispered. Let me fix that really quick.
Be right back.
Let me. Okay, 21, 20, 14, 13, 7, 6. Okay, the order looks appropriate. Let me fix some settings here, and we will get into combat.
Oh boy.
With the captain you have been hunting for days now. Let me go ahead and change up the music. Did we finish the challenge? No, it's still 99%. I saw Paul had contributed a little more.
Did he contribute like a penny? 99,834 out of 100.
We need like 200 points.
Yeah.
Less than?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Actually, let's do this one. Okay, so up first is the Moya Orc Chieftain.
All right.
Oof.
Seeing you, Enelya, he is going to go ahead and he's going to move 25 feet to about here. And you see he pulls out the whip. And congratulations, we have met the community goal for Lindsay to play a horror game. So, if you all want to have your say in what horror scary game she plays, hop in our Discord and drop your favorite ones down, and she will pick one out of the suggestions. Thank you all for contributing.
Oh, no.
Terms and conditions apply. No, I'm just kidding.
crap!
By clicking here, you agree to receive a newsletter.
But as he gets within 10 feet of you, Enelya, he pulls out a whip, and he is gonna go ahead and smack you with it.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna need you to give me an athletics or acrobatics check of your choice.
Let's do athletics. 11.
And he moves with such speed that it catches you off guard, and his whip actually wraps around your throat. And as it does, you can feel it burn and sear into your skin. That's a critical hit.
Ooh.
Dealing 8 slashing and 11 necrotic.
What? Okay.
Oh.
And you are grappled.
Oh, jeez.
And-
Okay.
And then he's gonna go ahead and use his bonus action. And he's going to try and just pull you to the ground. So go ahead and give me another athletics or acrobatics check. Um,
22.
He tries to pull you to the ground, but you dig your feet in, and you avoid being pulled in the ground. And he smirks and he says, "Ah, you're a feisty one." And he's gonna go ahead and he's going to use his he's going to go ahead and try and just pull you on the ground one more time. So go ahead and give me
Okay.
another athletics check. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Natural 20!
Nice.
He rolled a natural 1.
The great equalizer.
The great equalizer. And so he's trying to pull you and you're standing firm and you wrap your hands around the whip. And with just your brute strength, you just break the whip. And the part that's wrapped around your neck falls off, and there's some blood that runs down your neck from the whip itself. He still has his whip, but it is now only has a 5 feet reach instead of 10 feet.
Alrighty.
And so now he's going to use the last of his movement to back up a little bit, seeing his whip's broken. He's going to look at his allies. He's going to say, "On your feet, maggots!" That brings us to Saeras.
Man, that hurt.
I'm going to move up just right behind my sister, and I am going to use my action to study that chieftain to get an idea of his armor and his body, and I'm going to call out to Finn. His armor is weak at the neck and beneath the arms. Hit him hard.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, Finn, when you attack, you can add an extra D8 to your damage.
Sweet.
At the end of your turn, the chieftain is going to go ahead and use legendary actions,
Oh no.
and is going to say, "More of them! Slaughter them!" And he's going to whip his allies into a rage, allowing them to move and attack.
Uh-oh. Okay.
We're in danger.
And that one's going to jump down the cliff. Let's see if this one has a line of sight on anybody before I do anything else. I'll give you 3/4 cover, Enelya. So we'll deal with that one first. It's going to go ahead and make one attack against you with its bow.
Alright.
And with a 12, you see it just hits the blood red mushroom in front of you, and the mushroom seems to bleed as if it was wounded as well. What happened? Oh, we lost Kevin.
left.
I was like, everything's messed up.
Oh no.
But now that Kevin's back, it's fixing itself.
Alrighty.
Okay. And let's see. This one has a line of sight on Saeras. And that one doesn't really have good line of sight on anybody. So I'll give 3 quarters cover to you, Enelya, again. What's your AC?
I appreciate that with my low AC, which is 14.
So even with 3 quarters cover, a 21 will still hit.
What?
Dealing 11 piercing, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Now, don't forget you have potions.
Yes. I need to get to my turn, though.
Yeah. True. You are now poisoned, Enelya.
Yay!
And that brings us to that's all the archer. One more archer is gonna go ahead and take a shot at Saeras. 13 is not gonna cut it. One warrior.
Yes, it will.
Oh, it will?
Yes, it will.
Oh no. 9
12.
9 piercing.
12.
9 piercing. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
You succeed.
Oof.
That brings us to the warriors. 2 of them are gonna make one's gonna make a spear attack against Finn. An 11 will miss. One of them's gonna make a spear attack against Saeras. That'll hit. Not gonna even tell you the total. And that is another 9 piercing to you, Saeras. And then one is just going to melee Enelya. For 17, which will hit, dealing 9 piercing and 6 poison.
9 and 6?
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
Oh my god, already.
Okay. That brings us to the warriors. They're going to move up. And they've already thrown their spears. Wow, your guys' initiative was low.
Yeah.
And 21.
Your initiative was good. But
We're at 20, not 21.
Oh man.
And Saeras, you're gonna be stabbed at. And so is Finn.
Oh no.
Finn,
no.
your attack misses. Saeras, you get hit for 6 piercing and 7 poison. Are you up?
Still standing.
Okay. That brings us to the scouts. They're gonna hang back and they're gonna make their attacks. You guys will have 3 quarters cover from their bows. Finn, you do get hit by 2, Finn. Dealing a total of 15 piercing. We lost him again.
He froze, yeah.
Let me check his health.
I did.
Yeah, you take 15
Yeah.
piercing from 2 attacks. I'll go ahead and take his health points away. Hopefully he is able to reconnect. So that's gonna be 40.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, my Discord had a fucking freak out. Dude.
Okay, I don't worry about subtracting your hit points. I did it for you.
Okay.
That brings us.
Why'd you do that? That's a lot.
Yeah, you got hit by 15 because you took 2 attacks.
Yeah.
That brings us to you,
Guess what?
Finn.
I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna draw my sword and shield, and I'm gonna slash the fuck out of them because I'm kind of stuck. Boom.
What does he get in addition to his attack?
So it's Hunter Shadow. It's just +2 to his damage.
Nah, Brian gave you something.
A 1d8.
But no, to be fair, it's I study a target.
You studied the chieftain. Okay. Unfortunately, an 8 will miss, but you have a second attack.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Can you please roll better? I know it's out of your control, but holy shit.
We're gonna die.
No, I spent it. Okay. Yep.
How long does that 1d8 last?
You swing and the warrior parries you, and you go to swing again, and you slip on some of the black ichor, and you go wide. And the orc, who is already wounded and exhausted, taking deep breaths, doesn't even have to parry your second attack.
Yep, just whoosh.
Enelya, give me a death save. I thought you had more hit points than that, Enelya. Oh, do you have more to do?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I started at like 40 something.
I just realized something.
A 6.
That is a failure.
Oh god.
That brings us to the chieftain.
Something this whole time.
Who the chieftain sees it's going well for him, so he's just gonna hang back where he is and hold an action, in case something happens. Which brings us to Saeras.
All right, guys, do we want to take a leap of faith, or do we want me to play smart?
A leap of smart.
I don't think it works that way.
What,
you know what?
What does Saeras' gut tell you?
His gut tells him he's not going to survive another round.
Play smart.
All right. I will...
Unless, Lindsay, do you have a objection?
I'm unconscious right now, so I don't...
I will hold my spear out, and slide down next to my sister and use my hands of healing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for that. Enelya, you gain 16 hit points and you are back up.
All right.
And I will not move because to do so would provoke death.
Okay, that brings us to the warriors. This warrior is going to shift over and you each are going to take one attack. 1, 2, 3, and with a 10, 10, and natural 1, they all three miss.
Oh my god.
As they seem to be exhausted from whatever journey brought them here. Their swords have a very nasty bite and they are coated in a poison. But they don't have, it doesn't seem they have like a lot of strength to wield them effectively right now, which brings us to the goblins in the back. They're each going to make bow attacks. I'm just going to give everyone 3/4 cover again because of giant mushrooms.
Shrooms, man.
Thank you for the host, Paul. So I'm just going to go through the order. Lindsay, what's your AC?
14.
14. Meets it, beats it. 8 piercing.
Hey, okay.
Half of what I gave you.
The one misses you, Saeras. And what's your AC, Finn?
With my sword out, 17.
Oh yeah. The arrow coming by you, Finn, doesn't even get close.
Okay, I was like, why is that? Oh yeah. Why is that?
That brings us to Finn.
Okay. I'll fucking do it again. I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll hit. Maybe not.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I can only do so much to a certain point, guys.
And I'm proficient with the damn thing.
A 10 misses, unfortunately.
Second attack.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! I have never seen rolls go this badly.
Hang on.
Is it too late to start drinking? Or too early? Or both?
Wow!
It's never too early,
Hang on.
Brian's like, oh, I gotta fix the code.
Oh, yeah, great.
I'd like to buy shit my pants for 500 Alex.
No, I don't think I can do it as a reaction. No.
You guys do have at least one magical item amongst you can use as a reaction.
Yep. Wait.
Say what?
Oh.
Do you remember?
What?
I think
As
I know
a
what you're talking
reaction?
about.
Yeah. The vial of Starlight.
I have that.
I thought only Enelya had that.
Only,
Yeah,
only
during
Enelya has that, but that takes a reaction. And what that does is it sheds a bright light.
Is it
And-
still?
I thought it was used up after the crack or after the Watcher. I thought
It was. I
a
was just
one-time
going to
use.
ask if it.
Maybe
like,
I should have clarified that, but it doesn't get used up. It just dims, and you have to use it again.
I was just gonna ask. I meant to check once in a while if it recharged or whatever, but
You
I
can
got
you can
distracted by
you
other
can use
things.
it every round in combat if you want. But it only just lasts one round. But that means you got to use your reaction every round to use it.
Oh.
And these are
Okay.
Moria orcs, so the light, they won't like it.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was Dunsies after the Watcher.
I thought I had to wait
Perhaps-
like an hour.
Perhaps
to
I should
use it
have
again.
clarified that a bit. I didn't put a time limit anywhere in the description. I didn't say it takes this long to recharge.
Okay, wait.
I
I'm
just said
writing
last
that
for a
down
round.
now. And it's just a bright light.
It's like a
Here's
bright light.
Starlight.
It's bright light within 10 feet and dim light within 20 feet. You guys should be able to see it in your character sheet.
Oh right, you did do that.
Mhm. There's a reason I gave
okay.
you a magic item and potions before this.
I just need to stay up long enough to use them. Here we go. Okay. What am I gonna
Druid
do?
shit indeed.
Cool.
Okay, but Finn, you take 2 attacks, and the orc parries both of them and looks at you and says, "It's been a while since I've had man meat."
I just look. You're gonna wait a while longer.
That brings us to Enelya.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna pop the cork off of this healing draught and chug it after I stand up.
Okay, go ahead and roll for healing.
This is 8d4 plus 8.
Yep.
Let me.
This is a special draught specifically crafted by Elrond for you. It is not something you can commonly get
Come on,
in the main
Elrond.
campaign.
29.
There's a reason I gave you potions.
Okay, so I get 29 hit points, which puts me up nice and high. Let me add that really quick. Oh. So then, and then I'm going to. Oh. Okay, I will see what happens. She's going to stand up and grunt and pull out her 2 scimitars, and she's going to first use all of her attacks on this orc right here.
Okay, go ahead and make it, an attack. And get above a 10, please.
I'm gonna try, Matt. I'm gonna try. What'd I get? 8, 3. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Good game, everybody.
Gosh.
I assume none of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of those hit. The 2 of them just miss. One of them does hit, but it doesn't hit enough to bite through the leather.
Can I, for the last half of my movement, can I,
You can't back up. You'll take an attack opportunity, though.
no, I want to, like, kind of squeeze my way in between, Saeras and this orc right here and, like, get in between them and, like, do a gentle push on Saeras to move him back
Usually,
if that's willing. I don't know if that can happen, though.
If I would say if Saeras is willing, you can push him back 5 feet and it won't provoke an attack of opportunity against him.
Before that happens, Enelya, where is the vial on you? Is it in a pack or is it like on your hip? Like,
It's
can I
probably
see
on
it?
my hip, yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
I will use my reaction as I get pushed back to speak the phrase.
I'll accept that. So as you get pushed back, you speak the phrase, and a bright light fills this corridor. You see the orcs in front of you shy their eyes away. They can't see. And you see the goblins in back kind of raise their arms. They're a bit further away, so the light isn't as bright for them, but it is difficult for them to see you. So as long as so for one round, since it's on Enelya's hip, anyone that's within 10 feet of Enelya, all attacks against them have disadvantage because the orcs have trouble seeing you in the bright light.
Okay. Yep. And I'll be in between the two, and I'm being all menacing to the best of my ability. But that's my turn.
Jeez. That brings us to the Orc Chieftain, who held his action last time and nothing happened. So, but he doesn't. How far away are you? Okay. He's gonna hold his action again, but he's just gonna wait and see how it plays off. He shields his eyes and he hisses. He's like, cursed elf magic.
He's just laughing at us like we can't hit for crap.
That brings us to Saeras.
Finn, how are you looking?
Could be a little better.
Alright, well, I'll take that as you need help. I will spend my action to heal Finn.
Okay,
So I'm like-
go ahead, roll for that. At least,
So I'm like just at half.
at least someone is being. At least the healer can heal. You can go ahead and regain.
That was 1 point away from being minimum healing.
Oh my gosh, your guys' rolls. So yeah, go ahead and take 8 hit points, Finn.
Yay! Thanks. Thanks, Sarah.
Are you doing anything else, Saeras?
No, not unless... No, not right here.
Okay.
I'd probably fall back, but that'd be going off map.
Enelya is gonna go ahead and be the target of 2 disadvantage attacks, which will both miss.
Both are
And
nat 20s.
Finn is gonna be 1 disadvantage attack as well, which will miss. The scout goblins will make disadvantage attacks with their bows. So that's a 10 against Enelya, a 13 against Saeras, which would usually hit, but you have some cover, and a 17 against Finn, but you have some cover, so that'll miss.
I was just say just
and that brings us to you, Finn.
At this point, I'm like ready to just chuck my sword at the fucking orc and like, fuck it, I'm going home.
The moment you do that, you're gonna get a natural 20.
That would be fun. Like I would probably legitimately log off and just be.
You
done
get a
for the
natural
night.
20 to go home.
So he
You
skips
go
home like a
so
boss.
far home.
All right. Yeah, we're just gonna rinse, wash, repeat. Hopefully, I'll hit someday.
Oh my gosh! How many natural ones have you rolled tonight?
I don't know.
Well, you have another attack. There we
Finally!
go! That's what I'm fucking talking about. Let's go, Finn! I'm rooting for you guys at this point.
Okay, and I deal +2 because servants of the enemy.
Roll damage.
Oh my god.
So you parry and you almost drop your broadsword, but you're able to bring it back up and you cut a deep gash from hip to shoulder across this orc's chest, and this orc is dead.
Really?
They are weak from being exhausted on their journey here, so you get the feeling it doesn't take much to kill the ads. And
It kinda does.
that's the first 7 points of damage you did to this one, and it dies. You just gotta hit it at this point.
Yeah, Alright, so after I knock out that boy, I'm gonna move up next to Enelya and just kind of give like a little bit of cover.
Okay.
Am I still in cover by any chance?
What's giving you cover is this big red mushroom in the middle of the room and this kind of cave wall here.
Oh, okay.
Because these 3 are still staying back. They don't want to
Got
get
it.
up in the thick of it. That's not their job.
Fuck
Enelya.
that shit.
I am eyeing the orc in front of me, and I'm just gritting my teeth and attacking some more with my 2 scimitars. So let's try here. 1, 2, and a 3.
There we go. 18 hits. Roll damage.
Mother of God!
I-
8 radiant.
Which one are you
damage.
hitting?
The one in front of me. Oh, does
Okay.
radiant damage do anything?
No.
As you
Not
hit it,
usually.
your first 2 get parried, but you're able to bring it around and almost thrust with your scimitar, and you just go right in the shoulder and go from like the clavicle here down through the armpit, and just like blood and guts just spill out of there. I guess not
Awesome.
guts, because guts is where the stomach is, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm
And that orc
and then-
falls.
awesome. I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna be safe at this point. La 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 la. What'd I get?
7.
A 7.
At the end of your turn, Enelya, the Orc
Okay.
Chieftain has decided that he wants to have some fun again. And laughing, you see he pulls out his spear. Now you can see there's a black chain attached to the back of it, and he eyes you, Enelya, with your bright light, and he lines up the spear, and he's gonna throw it at you.
Is this?
This is a legendary action.
It's not like a normal. Like if I have something that can prevent a creature from taking a regular action, is that the same concept, or is it different than legendary action?
I will say, in split second ruling, I will say you can. It uses your reaction to do this.
Yes.
I will say you can use it against legendary actions, but obviously you won't be able to use it on his actual turn because
Okay.
because
Yeah.
you won't have your reaction anymore. So yes, you can use it against legendary actions if you want to. Tick 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 tock tick tock.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay, you're gonna wait.
Okay.
Does a
But thank
16
you for telling me.
does a 16 hit you?
Yeah. I just got back to the point amount that I started with this encounter.
You're
I'm
gonna
lose
go
all
ahead.
of
You're gonna go ahead and take 8 points of piercing and 5 necrotic
that. Okay, that's not that bad.
as the spear pierces you, and he's just gonna yell out. He's gonna say, "Get over here!" And he's going to just yank on the chain, and he's going to pull you right up to him.
Can I react
Oh.
to grabber?
You, roll me a dexterity save versus his dexterity save. His dexterity check. Whichever one's faster.
Nice.
He's not super dexterous.
Nice.
20.
Ooh, he got a 22. No, he got a 20 as well, not a 22.
Oh.
So at this point, both of you go ahead and give me athletics checks.
Nelly's just like,
Yeah.
wee! Oh.
Athletics.
Yes, as you kind of pull at the same time. So you're able to just to catch an edge of like her hand as she's being yanked away, and you're like, don't! But the brute strength of the chief just rips her free from your grasp.
Right.
Nice try.
I tried.
That brings us to the chieftain, who is now staring down Enelya in point blank range. He still has disadvantage on his attacks though, because the light is on
Okay.
until Saeras' turn.
Can you legally blind?
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, you get out of a natural 20 because of the light. And so you're gonna take a total of 2 attacks are gonna hit. I know, I'm letting you know in case you have a reaction you want to use.
Okay.
It's gonna be a total of 10 piercing and 7 necrotic damage from both attacks. Didn't roll very well. And that is
Okay.
his turn, which brings us to Saeras.
Oh, sweet. 10-foot reach. I will pull out my spear and attempt to attack the orc that's still in front of us.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack. Unfortunately, a 12 will not hit.
Yep.
As you stab out at the orc in front of you, and the orc just quickly parries it. Like,
I'll use my bonus action to take the healing drought.
okay, go ahead and roll for that. 8d4 plus 8.
So, you know, I'm pretty sure max healing off of this is way more than at my actual hit points.
Yeah, your actual hit points is really low.
Scholars.
Woo!
Nice.
Okay, that brings us, if you're done with your turn, Saeras, after healing.
I am going to move to here.
Okay.
Actually, to, like, right behind Enelya.
Good call. At the end of your turn, by the way, the light dims.
Yep.
Or at the start of your turn, the light dims. I guess technically I should have... Never mind. The last standing orc warrior is going to go ahead and try and take a stab at Saeras since he's close. He does not have disadvantage this time. 17 will hit, dealing 5 piercing and 4 poison.
Can I make a reaction?
Depends what the reaction is, but sure. Oh,
To speak the words again.
speak the words again. Okay, so with disadvantage, with disadvantage, it still hits. Because he rolled a 17 and a 21. I'm rolling like fire tonight. I'm sorry.
How much was the damage?
Good
5
for you, mate.
5 piercing, 4 poison. As you speak the words, right before the blade bites you, and the orc kind of reels back once you speak the words, but the bite still lands. That brings us to the goblins, who are disadvantaged, and you guys have cover. 17 against Enelya. Actually, Enelya might not have. Yeah, Enelya doesn't have cover anymore. So 17, I think, will hit.
I'm going to use my reaction for Might of the Firstborn because I don't want to take it.
Okay, so that just you just prevent them from using their action.
So I spend 2 hit dice to prevent an enemy creature from taking an action on its turn. It can still use its bonus action if it has one that doesn't rely on an action that needs to be taken. And then I have to make a wisdom saving throw upon using that.
Okay, go ahead and make that wisdom saving throw.
Or a corruption. What?
It's a corruption save.
Corruption.
It is a corruption save, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure you take some shadow points, which
Yep,
completely makes
supposed to
sense.
Make it. Yep. Okay, I get 1 shadow point.
Okay. 13 will, with partial cover, a 13, 3 quarters cover. 13 will miss Saeras, and a 15, even without cover, will miss Finn.
Die.
So you just negate that attack against you. That brings us to Finn.
Alright, I'm gonna move to this orky boy here. And
Come on,
I'm
Finn. Come on.
I'm hopefully gonna hit him.
Yeah.
Fuck
There
it.
we
There
go!
Jesus.
Roll that damage. Holy shit.
+2 for servants against the enemy.
You slay this orc warrior.
Decapitate that fuck. Alright, and
You doing anything else? You still have movement left. And a bonus
do.
action.
I think I'm actually gonna hold my position here because I got a plan for the chief boy up there.
Okay.
Oh,
That brings us to Enelya. You are face to face with the chieftain,
What up?
who has not been hurt yet.
I know.
You
I
guys
was
have been
wanting to-
struggling against the ads. Although
Yeah.
his initial legendary action did fuck you up pretty bad.
Yeah, and in hindsight, I probably should have used. Oh, whatever. It's too late now. So after she gets dragged over to him from his chain, sorry,
Choo choo.
I'm a little frazzled. I'm going to try attacking him.
Yep, let's see it. Go ahead.
Slash, please.
Oh, there we go. Your 26 lands. 17 and 14 unfortunately do not, but your 26 definitely lands.
Good. Okay.
The natural 20.
Natural 20.
But an 18 radiant damage.
18. Wow.
And then she... Oh, that was my action. You know what? I'm gonna action surge.
Let's go. You get 3 more attacks. Oh, no, you get 2 more.
Right. So it's just the 2 main hand?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you for saying that, because I would have rolled all 3. No. I'm gonna use... Nope, I'm gonna use action surge to instead heal myself with a healing die.
Okay, go ahead.
5.
You heal 5 hit points. Oh, yeah, you're a scholar.
Your healer is right behind you.
I know, but I wanted to survive his attack.
That brings us to the chieftain then. Who's going to... The light is still bright, so he's going to make 3 attacks against you with disadvantage.
Okay.
And with disadvantage, 2 of them hit. You wiggle out of another natural 20, though. Dealing a total of 10 piercing damage and 8 necrotic damage.
I have 1 hit point left.
My god.
That's why I healed myself.
And that brings us to Saeras.
I guess I don't have many options.
Enelya's fine. She's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh. This is great.
I am going to... Yep. I'm going to use my action to heal Enelya for 11.
Whee! 12.
And then I will use my 30 feet of movement to get on the other side of the chieftain for flanking.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
The warriors are dead. That brings us to the scout goblins. I'm going to, no, I'm not going to roll anything for that just yet. They'll make 3 attacks, disadvantage. Natural 1 against, Enelya, 15 against Saeras will hit, dealing 9 piercing, and a 10 against Finn will miss. Man, Saeras,
bitch.
you're low AC. And you're low hit
Healers.
points.
Healers! That's what they are.
That is why I'm multi-class. When I was playing Scholar, I'm multi-class into Fighter, so I wouldn't die in combat.
But pure scholars get some really cool shit.
They do. they do, but you gotta stay alive. Just like Wizard, I guess.
I'm supposed to be backline. The DPS isn't doing their job. I'm getting in.
Finn, it's your go.
I'm gonna put my sword and shield away, and I'm gonna pull out my bow, and I'm gonna attack the chief.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your bow.
His
20!
armor's weak
Let's
still.
go. That hits.
Add that D8.
Oh, finally. Yeah, you can use that. Is that with
A
to
D8
hit
to damage.
Or...
No,
Okay.
it's the damage.
Okay,
Gotcha.
and then I have +2 for servants of the enemy, or foe of the enemy.
15
and
will
then,
miss, but roll damage
damn,
for the 20.
okay. Okay, so my fierce shot, the best of 2.
So 8, roll another D8.
+2 because of foe of the enemy, so that's 10.
Yep.
And then 1d8.
Yep.
5. So 15 points of damage from one attack. As your arrow sinks into his shoulder and he stumbles back, he doesn't look. You can see the smile fade from his face as he doesn't like the way this fight's going for him.
Okay. With that, I'm kind of just gonna hold my position, and that's my turn.
That brings us to Enelya.
Enelya will see the smile fade from him, and she'll grin herself, and she'll just kind of mutter like, "Yeah, that's right," and then she'll attack. Do I have advantage with flanking? Are we flanking?
Yes, you are flanking. You have advantage. 19 hits.
Oh God, I didn't roll with advantage. Sorry.
My brain just automatically took 13 and 19.
Okay, so the 19. Do you want me to roll?
It's the same modifier, so just keep rolling. Roll 3 more attacks. Okay, 19 hits, 13, 8. That doesn't hit, but a 20 will hit as well.
Okay, so there's from the 19, 10 radiant, and then plus another 8, so 18 total radiant damage.
So you cut into him twice, and you start to see blood pouring out over his armor. You got a couple of good solid hits in.
Okay, and that light was within 20 feet. Oh, they're 20. Okay. All right. That's my turn.
As long as your allies stay within 10 feet of you, the light helps protect them.
Oh.
Because even if an archer tries to shoot at you, they're trying to shoot essentially into the sun.
So, okay, I understand.
That brings us to the chieftain, who is going to... He might decide to switch up his attacks here. He's just going to start off. Actually, you know what? This sounds fun. He's going to start off with a whip against Saeras.
I'm going to react to activate the light if it's dimmed at this point and it can be reactivated.
It dims at the top of Saeras' turn.
Oh, it's still during. Okay, so it's still up.
Yeah, because he activated it more or less on his turn.
Sorry, for some reason I thought it dimmed again. Ignore me.
So that'll be a 17 to hit you, Saeras, even with disadvantage.
You can react to something else.
I can't with Might of the Firstborn anymore.
How much damage?
3 slashing, 1 necrotic. But go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
They both suck.
Ooh, you are grappled, and he's gonna go ahead and use his bonus action to try and tug you to the ground. Give me another athletics or acrobatics check.
It's gonna go, come here, boy.
And you fail. So the broken whip wraps around your ankle and bites into your ankle, and he just tugs it, and you fall right flat on your back. And then he's gonna go ahead and take a stab out at Enelya for 11, which will miss. But then he's gonna go ahead and stab at the prone Saeras, which is gonna be just a straight roll.
Did he switch from his spear to his whip, then back to his spear?
He's one-handing the spear and the whip.
Okay.
Because he can throw the spear, so he can wield it with one hand. 24 hits, dealing 11 piercing and 4 necrotic. That was a solid hit. Okay. Okay, that brings us to Saeras.
DPS, do something.
You are grappled and on your back.
Yeah.
Unless you break your grapple, you cannot stand up. Now, someone can break the grapple for you. They can help you.
No, I have one option, and that's just to heal myself.
Okay, go ahead. 20! Let's go! Look at that!
Nice.
Okay. That
I
brings
have
us...
things I want to do to help you guys, but I cannot be in combat.
Look,
things.
blame the dice, okay?
That brings us to the scout goblins.
I'm shooting him, bro.
They're not going to shoot at you, Saeras, because you're laying on the ground and just makes their shot extra hard. So Enelya is going to be the target of 2, and Finn's going to be the target of 1. All disadvantage with cover for you. So 11, 13, and 19 against Finn. But Finn has... What's your question, Finn? It's not going to hit because your AC is... What's your AC again, actually? 16?
Since I put away my sword, it's back to 14.
14, okay. So that will hit. What's Revenge say? What's the text on Revenge say?
Here, let me just put it in the
It's something like you can react if you get hit successfully.
You can Revenge, for sure. You're gonna take...
Sweet.
This is a solid hit. You're gonna take 11 piercing.
Ow.
But yeah, go ahead and you can take an attack against them. Oh my gosh, let's go. Roll damage.
There we go. +2 for servants of the enemy, and I'm pissed, so fierce shot. Boom. Boom.
So you
10,
you kill
so 12.
You kill one of the you kill the scout goblin who shot you.
Dick.
That brings us to your actual turn, Finn.
I'm gonna shoot the chief again.
Yeah, let's go. The light has dimmed, by the way, on Saeras' turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, let's fucking go!
Jeez. Oh my god!
Finn is finding his stride now.
Fierce shot, +2 for.
So 11 points.
And I have
Okay.
one more shot.
Yeah.
So
you get another crit.
Hero.
Oh, too bad you don't have advantage. Too bad you don't have advantage.
That would be great.
But 20 does hit.
That'd have been great.
Oh my god.
Boom. So 11 + 2, 13.
You don't have the
You don't get the crit damage, unfortunately.
Okay, sorry. So 10.
I will be kind. I will allow you to take the 8 in this case because you've had such bad luck.
Oh wait, no crap. Yeah, no, don't be.
Okay,
that
fine.
nice.
2.
Come on.
So 4.
Yeah. 4. That's like that. All right. I wish I got the
That
crit.
brings us to Enelya. Unless you have anything else you want to do.
No, just sitting back chilling.
How's this orc chief dude looking?
He's looking bloodied now.
Can I just ram into him to try to break his grapple with Saeras?
I would say you can attempt that with one of your attacks.
Okay.
So because traditionally that's how grappling and shoving and stuff works. You don't have to. If you have multi-attack, you can use a shove or a grapple in place of one of your attacks.
Okay. So okay.
So go ahead and give me an athletics check. He might get natural 1 too, but even if he does, you try to shove into him, and he just looks at you and he says,
Does she get advantage at all for the fact that he's focused on holding me down? And I'm probably fighting him from the ground as well?
Sure. That's a solid argument. I'll go ahead and give her advantage.
You guys look like you're in a jujitsu match.
Okay. I guess I'll roll again.
Oh fucking.
The dice have spoken. You push into him and he looks at you and he says, "You care for this one." Looking at Saeras on the ground and he snarls. Good.
So then, if that was one attack, could I? Is it too much to try again, or should I just attack?
You can try again, but if you try again, you will lose your offhand attack. Because in order to use your offhand attack, you need to make a main hand attack.
Makes sense. But I want him off of
then go for
Saeras, it. So I'm gonna
still have advantage.
Just be like, Gah!
As you desperately try to shove him off Saeras, off your brother.
Okay, now I clicked advantage, and I got a 10.
And you're just desperately trying to shove him, and he just ignores you.
Can I use a reaction?
Sure. What's your reaction?
So this is a legitimate question because the ability does not say whether it's action, bonus action, or anything. So this is up to you if I can do it at all. But I want to try and use. I keep losing this. Shadows of the Past. I can remind a hero of a point in time in their culture's history that is relevant, and they can add a D6 to any roll.
Okay, RP this out for me.
Oh!
Enelya! Glorfindel did not defeat one of the many Balrogs on his own while defending Gondolin for us to die down here!
Yeah, that's good enough. You can pass that inspiration die to her.
You get a d6.
Should I just roll it?
You're gonna need a really good roll to beat him, but go ahead.
I'm gonna just roll it. A 6!
That is enough to break the grapple.
Good, 'cause I've been sitting on that thing the whole time.
As your brother's inspiration fills you, you summon just enough strength to move this boulder of an orc, just enough that his whip breaks out of his hand and clatters to the ground, loosening the grip on Saeras. Saeras, you are still prone but no longer grappled, and this orc no longer has his 5-foot whip. Are you doing anything else, Enelya? That is your action.
I'm just... I don't know if I can try to move in between the two again to try to, like, defend Saeras. But she...
Go ahead and...
But she...
If you move to break flanking, I will allow you to roll an intimidation check to see if you can draw the chieftain's ire.
Okay, cause as she was gonna do that, she was gonna like take a deep breath and she was gonna shout, "None of us are dying today! We are making it out of here!" I am losing my mind.
So you do have to move. You do have to move within 5 feet of Saeras and break flanking for this to work.
Yep, here, yeah. Ooh, where'd I go?
You went on top of my... Oh, I moved. Okay.
I'm sorry. I accidentally moved.
What are you doing?
The Macarena. So the orc who has the spear raised above Saeras' prone body turns to you as you say this, and snarls at you. Very well then, you can die. I only need one of you anyway. And he turns his attention to you, Enelya. And it's the chieftain's turn. He's gonna make all of his attacks against you.
Sweet.
The light.
Okay.
I was gonna say the light is not on right now.
Yeah, I was gonna react at that if I can, unless I have to wait.
I don't think you've used your reaction, so I think you can.
Not this round.
You can use your reaction whenever, as long as you have one. So yes, you react as he's about to strike at you, so he would have disadvantage on his attacks. You wiggle out of a natural 20 again. I've rolled so many natural 20s tonight, and this light has saved you from them.
I have missed what, 3 now? 3 natural 20s according to you,
Yeah.
I think. Oh no.
But a 21 will still hit. And only one of these do land. So that's going to be 7 piercing and 5 necrotic as the spear bites into you.
Is that 12?
Yes.
I fall down. That was exact hit points.
That brings us to Saeras.
I will use half my movement to stand, only to stand at my full height and then kneel back down to the ground and heal my sister.
Go ahead and roll for healing.
Proceed.
13 hit points.
Oh my jeez, I need a drink.
I will stand back up and hold my spear in front of me in a defensive line. Finn, anytime now.
Working on it.
That brings us to the scout goblins. Both of them are going to attack Finn because he is ranged.
Oh my god.
Come get, bitch.
Finn does. They do not have disadvantage, but Finn does have cover. One attack does land on you, Finn. Dealing
revenge.
You can take revenge. Dealing 8 piercing. As long as you are alive to take revenge.
I am alive.
These archers have just been chipping away at you guys.
Yep.
Barely.
I'm supposed to be
15.
front line, and I went unconscious before my first turn.
Well, you did take a lot of attacks.
I did take a lot, but holy cow.
He started big. 15 hits. Roll damage.
Fear shot and servant of the enemy.
Ooh, there we go. 9. Plus 2 is 11. You kill another one of these archers.
Bitch. Did the other attack hit me or wherever he is?
No, it missed because it got a 12.
Haha.
Finn, it is your go.
Shooting the chief.
Let's see those natural 20s again.
Please, please.
They all can't be winners. 8 misses, unfortunately, and a 6 misses, but also nice.
Actually,
Okay, wait.
Actually,
It's
most
not a
of them
total
can't
loss.
be winners.
6-9. No, one was a winner. 6-9.
Kev.
Okay.
Take
You
a
doing
shadow
anything
point.
else, Finn?
What do you say, Brian? I missed it.
I said take a shadow point.
I would take it. That's it for me.
Okay, Enelya.
Oh my god, it's my turn again. I stand back up and I just go, ah, and I just keep attacking.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to examine your situation and determine the course of action you want to take before
Where's
you
the
decide
book?
to take it. The book's by the big purple mushroom. It's not on him. He dropped it, if you remember. But
Wait,
just
you're gonna...
one more time. I just want you to double check. Your turn order you're taking. Are you attacking him right now?
Now I'm scared. I mean...
Weren't scared before.
You've gone down twice in this fight.
I know. But how is he? Okay, fine. Let me ask first, like, how is he looking now up to this point? Because I just want him...
He's still looking bloodied. He's looking rougher than before. But he's still standing. He's still got some fight left in him.
I don't... Can I set him on fire with my torch? I don't...
You can certainly try.
It's
If you're
a
sure
really
you want to do
stupid
that.
Question. No, I don't know. I don't...
One of the wisest of creatures in all of Middle Earth, everyone.
I mean, you can just attack him. That's fine. I can tell you nothing bad will happen if you attack him.
I mean, I'm kind of in a stuck spot, because I mean, like, if I have the chance to just keep whittling at him if I can. I don't know how many more times Saeras can potentially heal me, but at this point it's almost like attrition. Yeah. So I just... And I'm out of second wind and action surge, so... You know what? I will use my own action to use a healing die on myself.
Okay. You heal 7 hit points.
Alright, so maybe I'll survive a little bit more, but...
You did draw the ire of the chieftain, by the way.
Yep,
And the light fades, but you can use your reaction to bring it back.
probably will.
So his attacks will have disadvantage still.
Yep.
12 will miss, 12 will miss, 11 will miss.
Oh,
Look at that.
and I
All
got
three-
some extra hit points.
All 3 missed. You got through this round. That brings us to Saeras. Hey, you don't have to heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see here.
Now that you've killed most of the ads, by the way, the ads are an artifact from an older D&D edition. They are essentially minions, where they're a full stat block of a creature, but they only have 1 hit point.
What?
Which the reason minions that were a thing is to make players feel powerful to be able to kill hordes of them. And they make really great ads for boss fights. But you guys kept missing every single attack. I'm just like, that 1 hit point just snack. I see you're thinking about running around a lot.
I'm going to use my action to disengage and run over here and look for the and scoop up the book.
Yeah, you can see it easy enough to do that.
Slide up, scoop it up, put it in my pack, turn back around, and use the rest of my movement to come right back around here to be within the light.
Okay. That brings us to the Moria Scout, who's gonna
Really
go...
hoping the fact that the light is so bright he didn't see me do that.
He says out loud to the DM.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to convey like why I did that.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna roll a a perception check for him with disadvantage to see if he
smart
noticed.
thinking.
Even with disadvantage, with a 17, he noticed.
God. Guy's staring into the sun and his retinas are burning.
He sees. He
Who
just sees
moved my cheese?
he just sees a shadow over there and come back. So he knows you went over there. I would say he doesn't know what you did over there, but he knows you went over there and came back. The last scout goblin is going to go ahead and make a bow attack against Finn, but with 3/4 cover, Finn, it'll just barely miss.
Damn.
Finn's like, I wanted to kill him. That brings us to Finn.
Shooting the chief. Goblins are just annoying at this point.
18 hits.
Boom. 2.
18 hits. Let's go.
More
7.
than
Actually 8.
attack.
Hold on.
Lands.
So fierce shot.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage one more time for your shot. 9.
So 8 and 9.
The chieftain is staggering now, as he's lost a lot of blood, and he's looking he's looking around, and he points at you, and he says, "I will kill you, and then I will make him read the text for me, and then I will kill him slowly."
I spout back in black speech. Not in your life, bitch.
Are you doing anything else, Finn?
Nope.
That brings us to Enelya.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the an attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Here.
What'd I get? Fudge! Come on!
So you give out a fair roll and you just ping, ping, ping. And he just stands there, dark spear in hand, and he says, you see he coughs up some blood.
Literally cannot grip my teeth any harder! That's my turn.
That brings us to his turn. He's gonna make 3
Helen
attacks. You activate the light.
Yes.
And he's gonna go ahead and the sheet seems to have broke. Hang on. There we go. That'll work. It's not letting me scroll down to his skills at the bottom for some reason anymore. I don't know why. I guess I can close it and reopen it. Come on, roll 20. Bloop. Bloop. There we go. 3 attacks against Enelya with disadvantage. An 11 will miss. A 24 will still hit. And a 19 will hit.
Fudge. Okay.
Dealing... Wow, he rolled really well.
Well, should I just say I went back down?
Dealing...
I'm already getting my healing hands ready.
15 piercing. That's between 2 attacks, and 8 necrotic.
Yeah, I'm done again.
You see her go down again, and he lifts the spear up. He plans to go for the killing blow because she rolled a natural 20 on her intimidation check. That brings us to Saeras.
I'm not explaining this to mom and dad. Absolutely not. Alright, top of my turn. First, I am just going to shout out, Finn, we need you closer!
I'm coming.
And legitimate question, when I have a... Well, actually, no, it's a moot point now because she's down. But I'll ask it anyway just for future knowledge. With a 10-foot reach melee weapon, if I keep that gap and somebody's on the other side of him, is that still flanking?
Yeah, because you're still threatening him.
I'm just making sure because
I would rule that as
not
threatening.
right up against them.
As
okay.
flanking.
All right.
You're still threatening him with a melee weapon.
I will heal my sister.
Poor
for
Enelya.
11.
11 hit points. That's the 4th time you've gone down this fight?
I lost count. I think we're at 3.
Okay,
No,
3.
That's the 4th time I brought her back.
Can't keep a good elf down.
Okay, you doing anything else, Saeras?
Whoops. Yeah, I'm going to move to
Man,
there.
if
Oh,
I
wait,
didn't-
No, that would. Damn.
No, it's not food time. I'm busy dying. Go downstairs.
Yeah, I'll just move to the other side.
Okay. That brings us to the last scout goblin, who's gonna once again take a shot. Good thing you didn't have advantage. That'd be a natural 20, but a 14 will miss. And that brings us to Finn. Actually, I think Finn wants to be shot by this goblin so he can revenge it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to kill him. All right. So, I'm gonna run up. So I'm gonna put away my bow, and I'm gonna run up to here, draw my sword and shield, and go slashy hopefully on this guy.
Okay. 21 hits. You do not have advantage because you are not flanking.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll still take it.
So 21 hits, 9 does not. Go ahead and roll damage.
11.
11 plus 2 is 13.
Yes, 13. Lucky 13, baby.
Okay, that brings us to Enelya.
Enelya is just going to slowly rise back up, pull out her 2 scimitars again.
I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, she's bloodied to bits and everything. She just goes.
Your eyes swollen shut, your
Yeah.
nose is broken, blood
She's like-
just all down your face.
She's
You
just
look
like-
pale for an elf. You've lost so much blood.
Yeah. She just goes. I can do this all damn day, and she attacks.
You have advantage. 22 hits.
Something. Let me take. Son of.
Just
I
roll.
have
Just roll
not
3
hit-
more. Just roll 3 more.
Advantage. You have advantage.
Just roll 3
Oh
more.
my god, that's right. I'm so sorry. I am losing my mind.
Support character
Okay.
is literally trying to give you guys every goddamn
22
feasible advantage.
22 and 25 both hit. Roll damage for those two.
Okay.
Can we
10
kill him
radiant
now?
damage and 6
For-
radiant damage.
For a total of 16 radiant damage. Enelya, how do you do this?
God.
I don't. She does 3 more. She does her 3 attacks in just a flurry, and then I don't even know. She just like
I got
raises her
something for
scimitar again, and she like. Throws it and has it like kind of land and get into the one end of the neck, and then she does with the second one the same thing on the other, and then once the 2 meet, she just kind of like just goes whoosh across and decapitates.
And his head falls off and rolls to your feet, Saeras, as his body slumps forward onto the ground. This chieftain has been slain after much effort.
And she just puts her 2 scimitars down, like right in his chest, and she goes, "It's time to sleep."
Combat is not over yet.
I know,
I
but she
reached,
still does that.
Yes.
No,
Saeras?
I'll wait for my turn.
Okay.
It's fine.
That's me.
Hang on.
Ah!
You hear a noise from deeper in the tunnels.
Oh no.
And you see figures appear at the mouth of the tunnel, seemingly drawn by the sound of combat.
Horror game much? What the crap?
Give me 1 second to get it. to reveal them. And these are the creatures you see. You see several small monsters that look like that.
What in the fuck?
And you see one larger monster
No.
that looks like this.
Oh
What in
no!
the
No!
fuck?
No! No! I'm not fighting those again, Matt!
We'll see about that. And
I remember those.
I'm going to roll initiative for them as you have hit the second phase.
That was only phase 1. Oh god.
Also, I just want to remind you how much fun I had with how proud I was of how we got through Instrad on Saturday.
Why are you saying that?
No reason. Okay. So they have rolled initiative, 14 and a 3. Okay, that brings us top of the round with Saeras. You see these creatures and you hear this eerie sound that they emit, almost like a screech of the damned, if anything. And you see they're bulbous and they're just leaking black ichor everywhere, and they have just
Gross.
dark, bulging eyes, and they seem unnatural. And they come from the deeper parts of the cavern.
Holding my spear out front in a defensive stance and taking 1 or 2 steps backwards in a hushed tone. We have what we came for. It's time to leave.
Agreed.
Time to go.
All right. Action dash. I'm out.
Okay, you dash, you're out. That brings us to the wretched. 2 of them are gonna leap off the cliff down to this goblin.
Oh god.
Eat him!
And they're both gonna make attacks against the goblin. And you see they just sort of attach themselves. One lands on his shoulder, one lands on his hip, and they just attach. And their circular teeth, they almost meld with him, and they start just like sucking all the blood and organs out from him as he begins to collapse. He goes, and they just begin to swell with their feasting. The other 3, however, I don't want to share a meal, so they are going to go ahead and dash up to you.
Oh no.
You fuckers make me come back in there to heal your asses one more goddamn time.
But since they dashed, they can't use their action. The last Moria Scout Goblin is dead. That brings us to Finn.
What?
What? You like blew your mic out doing that.
Running.
Are you just running out?
I'm gonna use my action to dash. I know it'll trigger some attacks of opportunity, but
You will trigger, we'll see how many attacks of opportunity you trigger. At least 2.
Okay. Yeah.
16 and 14. You have your
I
scimitars
still have
out.
my sword out.
Yeah.
I don't have scimitars, but I still have my sword, so they both miss.
And then one more, 13. They all miss.
Yep.
As they all snap at
So
you
I'm
as you
done.
run away.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
That brings us to the lonely.
Oh,
Doesn't it bring us to Enelya first?
Oh, you're right. It's out of
No,
order.
he has a 3. Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Enelya.
Nom 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 nom.
You have a thing. You have a thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I hope it doesn't. I can't do 11 hit points of damage, can it? I'm gonna action dash and take that attack of opportunity. Or can I not do that
No.
along the...
You can do that. You can
Uh,
action dash.
I'm gonna shout... I'm gonna reactivate the light first, actually, if I
Okay.
can.
God almighty!
And
You
then
see they
I will
shy
run.
from the light. They also do not like the light.
So I just kind of go like, deal! And then I bolt.
Okay. That then brings us to the lonely,
Oh, he's
who
lonely.
is going to go ahead and also dash. And come, and get about here. And so I want all three of you to make an athletics check.
I was... Yeah. Son of a...
Did mine not go through? Oh, there it is.
So you're all three dashing, trying to escape and retreat. And from, and you can see just the image of these creatures as they feast on, the small ones feast on the corpses of the orcs you've slain. The large ones does not seem interested in the corpses, and as you're all running, you see Enelya lag behind the rest of you a little bit. And with disadvantage, the lonely will make one attack, and this will hit. If it misses, it's the end of combat. You guys get away. If it hits, we'll see what happens.
Oh.
It has disadvantage because of the light and the distance you are.
If it already has disadvantage, it can't do anything.
You all see it lifts one of its arms in your direction, and it shoots its arm like a harpoon. The tendons
Go gadget
stretching unnaturally long as the piercing arm pierces Enelya in the back, landing with a 21.
I knew it.
Dealing 24 piercing damage. You're down again, aren't you? And you see it begin to reel her back. You both get an action before it does. What do you do?
Can I slash at its arm?
Yes.
To
What about
cut it?
you, Saeras?
I heal her
Okay. So go ahead and give me.
so she can help fight back against it.
Give me
pulled out of her
two.
back.
Give me 2 attacks. Roll
Hey.
damage.
And you heal 20.
Oh my god.
So there's the crit first. And is this thing a servant of shadow at all? Like, do I even know? Because that would be +2.
That's a good question.
It is not a servant of shadow in the traditional
Okay.
sense. This, for those of you who don't know, this is more along the lines of Ulingant. She herself was not a servant of shadow. In fact, she tried to kill Morgoth. She was of the void, much like these creatures are. But with that, 13 plus 4, 17 points of damage, that is enough to sever the tendon. The tendon rubber bands back, and Saeras, you undo the wound in Enelya. You pull out the arm and you toss it to the side. And as you do, you can see it's leaking black ichor everywhere, almost as if it dissolves after being detached from the body. And you're able to heal Enelya. Enelya, you come to consciousness, and you guys are able to complete your retreat, leaving these strange creatures behind you. Having retrieved the book you came to seek, you have acquired the last bit of knowledge. You delved into Moria 4. However, there is still the return trip,
We have to get out of here.
and
oh
we
my
will
God.
we will address that after a short break. So don't go anywhere. We will be back
I need a drink.
We will see
I'm
our
getting a
adventurers.
drink.
We will see our adventurers out of Moya, or
Oh.
will we?
Oh my god.
Don't go anywhere. Ah, I'm the worst.
What happened?
I've got to unmute in Streamlabs because I muted for the break. Professional
Here's your
streamer.
recap, everyone. Here's your recap.
Thank you, Pyro.
BattleBards.com. Go on over there, get yourself a BattleBards Prime subscription. You get access to the entire streaming library of BattleBards and Plate Mail games. You get access to a caster, a mixer, and you'll be able to download anything you purchase, and you get 20% off anything in store. Go ahead and use our coupon code ADVENTURE and head over to BattleBards.com. We have miniature painting tomorrow night with Lindsay painting the Beholder. On Friday, she's playing KOTOR. Next week, we have May the 4th be with you. Matt will be running a one-shot for running the Star Wars TTRPG based on Fantasy Flight games. And we have in the future more drunk miniature painting. You can look forward to that. Join our Discord on June 5th.
Yes.
We will ship you. We will ship you minis.
Yeah.
We will ship you minis. Lindsay's coffee page, her personal one. She is selling stickers. She's got a bunch up there already, including ones for Pride Month. So a bunch of LGBTQIA+. And now back in the game, the three
This is the last week for stickers too. To pre-order.
The three of us are badly beaten. We're on our last leg. We've been down here for 3 days. We haven't slept a wink, and now we're trying to get out of here. Myself, Saeras, Enelya's older brother, has thrown Finn a reed mace salve that will keep him awake for about 3 days, and he won't feel a thing until those 3 days, and then he will crash fucking hard.
I am so fucking ready!
And you have been caught up.
Our goal right now is to flee and take about 20 to 30 minutes of a rest, at which point we make for the surface.
Brian, go ahead and take inspiration for
my
just blasting through that summary. A+. Thank
Hi,
you.
Pyro. Thanks for
Thank
telling
you
us
so
you
much,
thought your
Pyro.
speakers
Pyro,
broke.
If I could give you inspiration, Pyro, I would. And maybe I will if you play my kobold one shot.
You know what, Pyro? I'm gonna give you inspiration.
Pyro, are you subbed? Because if not, I will give sub you right now.
Pyro is not subbed.
Oh. Alright.
Ta-da!
Let me just
Paul,
log in.
thank you for the beholder. I can't wait to paint it tomorrow. I'm just gonna be here and drink. Okay.
I'm just logging
Story
in
of my
on
life.
Twitch.
I beat you to it.
Oh, you mother... God, you know. I'm sitting here.
So we're trying to find the dwarf now, or get back to his
little hut in the waterworks.
Yes. And that's where we take a break, right?
Yes, short rest.
Short
at
rest.
Dwarf.
Go ahead and give me an embarkation roll.
Okay. This is not
Just
what the
+6. You don't have the map anymore. Well, you still have the map, but it doesn't help you here.
Oh, right. 1d12 plus 6. 15! I'm pretty sure that's what I got before. I don't feel like scrolling all the way up to check.
So if 15, yeah, that is what you got before. It's the same exact roll, too. You got a 9. Actually,
Fun.
no. I think you got a 9
'cause I had a
before, and you got a
+1.
16 before.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But...
Oh my god.
So the trip back, up seems easier than the trip down. You don't run into any orc patrols. You don't know where they are. You come to the conclusion that with the slaying of the captain and many of their scouts, you have probably created a small power vacuum where that one camp once filled, and it'll take a little time to fill it once again, which gives you some safe passage for now. You don't run into any problems on the way to the dwarven hut in the waterworks. Go ahead and roll me an arrival roll.
The fuck?
Which is a
what was that
D8.
again? Oh. A 4.
So you all arrive with empty bellies.
Sounds right.
Yeah, but I'm high as a kite.
Everyone in the party gains 1 level of exhaustion.
Sounds especially right. Oh,
As
dude, you're gonna be exhausted.
You are force marching your way out of here, and you don't have the food to sustain this kind of effort.
I am force running, thank you. I am just ready to go.
And you come back to this dwarf's hut, and as you enter, he jumps. He says, "Ah, wait a minute.
The fuck did you people find down there?
Down where? In the bottom?
Yeah, like the 3 days from here, 2 days, 1 day. I don't know. It's in.
You talking about the Balrog?
No, gods no. Worse.
Much darker than that.
You know, I've heard.
Literally darker than that. I mean, it's kind of easy to be darker than the Balrog. I'm getting off topic.
Finn is gonna start doing push-ups.
I've heard rumors of strange things in the deep, but I've never seen them myself. I don't go any deeper than my waterworks.
You don't want to see them.
Pray you do not.
Well,
Can we
yeah,
can we
my
rest
hut's
here
your
for a
hut.
while?
I've got some piles of rags you can rest on. I think I have some new mushrooms that have finished growing.
All right. I'm going to sit down, and for the next 10 minutes, on my last healing die, I am going to heal myself as much as I can. And as I'm doing this, I toss my sister my one and only white water lily salve. It is like a thick, dark syrup.
Oh,
Before you do anything, take that.
here, I'll trade you. I still have some of these from previous travels, and they are
Holy shit.
4 whitewater lilies.
These will come in handy
Would you like the red ones too?
if... No, you can keep them. I doubt we have the time for me to stew these any longer, especially if we... Well, we'll see.
What does this lily salve do again?
You drink it? Do you drink it?
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
you gain all the benefits of a long rest with a short rest.
Oh! Heck
Let's
yeah!
go.
Oh, great! I get might of the... Oh no, I get everything back on a short rest, so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you get all your hit points back. You get your hit dice back.
Yep,
This is
Ooh.
vanilla World of Warcraft, where the healer's showing up, making the potions, prepping their spells, buffing the party for this point to keep them going. You got one over there who's running on absolute fumes for the next 3 days, but he won't feel a goddamn thing. This one's to 100%. I'm over here just going, go team! We got this! Burn, boss!
Well then, try to make more of those salves if you can. We can wait.
I'm gonna start doing pull-ups.
I would rather not wait any more than we have to.
Another
And after
hour.
the 10 minutes of healing, I will attempt to make another white water lily salve or 2.
Okay, go ahead and give me an herbalism
grab
kit check.
Can I grab the dwarf and start doing squats?
Which mod do you want me to use?
Wisdom. Sure, you can start doing squats with while holding the dwarf.
I'm just gonna like fireman carry the dwarf and start doing squats right there.
How many do you have?
How many did you give me? 3?
4.
You gave me 4.
I will
Okay.
say out of 4, essentially a quantity of 4 with that roll, you get 1.
I have a +5 to my wisdom. I have a 20, god damn it. God almighty.
You're really
Alright.
exhausted. I mean, technically that should probably be at disadvantage, but I'm not gonna worry about it at this point. You're just really exhausted from marching, and it's really hard to get the amount right, especially when you don't have the right materials to brew it properly, and you're running on fumes. You feel it, and
I'm
you don't
currently
have
the only one
supplies.
feeling it.
Do I still have exhaustion then after taking that salve or no?
And your exhaustion's
No.
gone.
Okay.
You gain all the benefits.
Brother, while
Finn
you're...
still has exhaustion, and so does Saeras, but you do have one more white lily potion.
Brother, while you're working on that, can I see the book?
I'm gonna start doing kettlebell swings with the dwarf.
I pull out the book and hand it over.
I immediately start opening it to read.
Just go ahead and give me intelligence-based smith tools check. Well, smithing.
Can
check,
I?
if you have that
Can
ability.
I spend
If
some?
not,
Can I
I
spend
have-
some hit dice to
Yeah.
heal myself?
let me look at your character sheet.
Yes, that's why we're taking a short rest.
I can do intelligence. I just need to change it to intelligence from strength, the smith's tools.
Because you're studying right now, you're not.
13.
13. So you begin to scratch the surface, and this is like... So basically, your first level of smithing is like... you can think of high school physics. Your
Yeah.
second level of smithing is like advanced physics in college. And you start
Mhm.
scratching the surface of like quantum mechanics and theoretical physics. This is the heavy shit. This is the cutting edge shit. This is theoretical physics, quantum physics, and it takes a lot to wrap your head around. But you scratch the surface.
Oh, this is amazing.
Everything you hoped for.
Brother, once again, I don't know what I would be doing without you. Despite what I try, you always come in to save the day.
Enelya, I haven't seen you in a few centuries. I know you weren't exactly what Mom and Dad wanted out of you, but they're proud of you. You've done a great deal beyond the valley. Elrond speaks highly of you. If you believe it or not, I've heard Glorfindel make a remark or two.
That all, is, new to my ears.
Well, maybe if you'd come home once in a while.
Perhaps.
Enelya, listen, I've roamed the mountains of the Misty Mountains with Erodan and Erohir. I've explored the ruins of Arnor. Our time is coming. The shadow will return. The time of our people is ending. I just hope when that time comes, you'll be on that ship with me.
I will likely be on the ship, but that won't stop me from getting a little more adventure in while we can.
Oh. Let's hope whatever Celebrimbor wrote in that book helps you out. Let's hope this journey was worth it.
Thank you again, brother.
Don't thank me yet. We're not out of the mountain yet.
Nevertheless, I still appreciate all the effort made this far, and that the same goes to you, Finn. What are you doing to the dwarf?
Don't worry about it. And I'm kettlebell swinging him.
Well, everyone ready? Everyone take their short rest stuff, hit dice, all that?
Let me spend my hit dice so I can heal, please.
Yeah, my 10 minutes
Hydrated,
healed me
hydrate.
to full.
Do that after my hit dice. Wow.
Hydrate with alcohol.
Fuck.
Fun fact, my 10 minutes of healing gave me 44 out of 45
Really?
of my
3/7
total hit points.
Fucking-
Ooh.
777. Go ahead and play the slot machine.
21. Hit me.
All
right.
Another
Oh my
7.
Oh my god!
I'm
I
done.
mean, you're getting the perfect. If you think about it, you're getting the perfectly average roll because the average roll of a D10 is a 6 plus 1 is 7. So you got 4 perfectly average rolls.
You know what? I'm gonna roll one more for giggles. Hey!
Hey, you unlocked the jackpot. So
Ten
you
more.
Ferrari.
I'm back to full. I'm pumped up. Let's
you all
fucking go.
finish your short rest, and you depart the dwarvish hut. And he waves you, and he says, "Bye, have safe travels." And once you're out of earshot, he says, "Gosh, it's strange that I imagine the same people twice. Oh well."
After he got, squat and kettlebell swung, like, all right.
But you all continue back to the surface. Give me another embarkation roll. D12 plus
Alrighty.
6. Ooh,
Hey.
hey.
Oh, that ominous noise.
Okay. So the there we go. The journey back to the surface is still mostly uneventful. However, lookout, which is Finn.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That I am seeing sounds right now, so my perception should be at advantage.
You have disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Okay,
At
that's
17.
Right. Yeah, even
So
with disadvantage.
in the darkness, in the distance, you're getting to more of the parts of the mines that has multiple stairs and levels and walkways. In the distance, you see 2 big, glowing yellow eyes.
I'm just look. The fuck is that? I'm gonna point it out to my companions.
So you turn to point it out to your companions, and as you look back, the eyes have disappeared.
So I'm gonna go.
What?
Yes.
I swear I saw a pair of eyes over there.
What kind?
Yellow.
We need to move.
Just as you say that, you see a hunched figure come out of the darkness near you.
Spear drawn.
Sword drawn and shield.
So he throws out.
Precious. Where is my precious?
You're precious.
That is
The hell is he?
not
It.
a goblin.
You Bagginsies. Do you know Bagginsies?
What the fuck is a Bagginsies?
Shire. Fat hobbits.
We don't have time for this. We need to move.
If
Yeah,
we start walking away, what does he do?
He ignores you and he just goes,
Ah, precious. Where is my precious? Come on.
and he lumbers off onto his own.
Wait a
So I'm
second.
Water will clear that up.
What was that? What'd you say, Brian?
What? I
Go
said
on.
glass of water will clear that up.
Okay. I just missed that. What are you saying,
I'm gonna put
Enelya?
away my
Don't
sword and
Sarah
shield.
and I know who he is?
Do you?
Don't the elves? Where am I?
Elrond would. Gladriel would. Thranduil most certainly knows.
But
Beyond that,
Go ahead and both
Gollum-
of you can roll me Shadow Lord advantage. This is
Gollum
just the
came
easiest
up
way.
at the beginning of the fellowship with Callan here, Enelya, and Vali and Arachrin, and
Okay.
I have notes on him somewhere. but-
he did in news. Like, you didn't meet him.
Yeah, but like what I'm asking, or I guess trying to confirm, is like we should know.
And
I
Enelya,
guess
you
if we
know who
never met
Gollum
him.
is.
Okay.
Saeras, you can. That's a straight roll, I guess.
Yeah.
You know of a creature named Gollum. You don't know much about it. You just know not a good creature. And you didn't have a description, but the fact that this creature was coughing Gollum
Mhm.
at you, probably was it.
I think Lord Elrond may be interested to know he's in here. I think they know of this creature more than we would.
I'm sorry, Discord freaked out. What?
I said, I think Lord Elrond would be interested to know he is here. At least he would know more of this Gollum person than we would. If he is a person.
We can certainly deliver the news, but we don't have time to stay around here. We need to move.
Right. Let's not tarry.
You continue on your upward journey for another day. And so now you're about a day away, from the entrance. And you keep pushing on, and these halls seem even emptier now. You do find a comfort, given what you have seen, in the deep dark of Moria. You take the comfort of silence, the whispering draftiness of the air flowing through here slightly.
Are there? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The lone sound of your breathing, the echoing of your steps, being the only sounds, actually gives you a small amount of solace, given the things you've seen. What were you gonna ask?
Are there any signs, like fresh tracks or different waves of heat coming from different directions, to indicate where the Belrog may be or has recently passed through?
Sure, go ahead and give me a survival check. You see no signs that the Balrog has been through this area recently.
Okay. I tried.
But I'll say you can maintain vigilance as you continue.
Okay.
The most of the next day goes by without incident, and you're very close to the exit now, not too far. You're in one of the last stretches of grand halls in Moria near the surface. Go ahead and give me another survival check, Enelya. This will represent this day of travel. See if you notice anything. And as you're walking through this great hall, you notice there are some charred, large footprints on the ground. And they appear to be going in the opposite direction you are.
There. See? The footprints. Going the opposite direction.
So heading away.
Yes.
Then we should be fine.
Let's hope. I will keep an eye
Enelya?
out, though. Hmm?
You feel a slight warmth at your back.
Behind us.
Run.
And Does anyone look behind them?
Hell
I'll
no.
look.
Okay. So as you
Morbid
look,
curiosity.
you see at the far end of this hallway, the Balrog is standing in the middle of the hallway, wings tucked, looking right at you.
Did you change the map?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I do not have a battle map for this because this
Oh
is
no,
gonna
that's fine.
this is gonna be a series of skill checks because I doubt you're gonna stand around and fight the Balrog.
Oh no.
Skill checks at exhaustion. Here we go.
The Balrog gives a massive roll. As it outstretches its wings
Time to go.
and it stretches its wings, and as it does, you see they light up with flame as it begins to take flight and close the gap between you with alarming speed. Are you all running?
Sleight of hand, I want to try and grab the vial off of Enelya's hip.
Okay, go ahead and give me a quick sleight of hand.
Discord, I will end you.
Go ahead and give me a quick sleight of hand.
Now it's back. Okay, what?
Go ahead and give me a quick sleight of hand. Third time's the charm. 3. So I'll say you can grab it, but everyone will notice.
Okay.
All right.
So
Hey.
you see Saeras take the vial of Starlight from your hip, Enelya.
Brother,
Run!
Everybody,
is he running with us?
are you running with them?
Yes, go.
Oh, okay.
Everybody give me an athletics check.
I'm at disadvantage, right? Because I have one
Yes.
level of exhaustion. You said athletics, yeah.
Oh, Finn he's hyped up. And he
Come
he books it, leaving you two in the fucking dust. And you see, Finn, as you're booking it, you see there's a pile of rubble that'll give you a lot of cover. It'll be, it gives you a quick path to the doorway that leaves this grand hall. And the doorway is the size of people, not the size of Balrogs.
Okay.
And
Is there
so
a chance I could take out my bow and if I see them struggling, can I shoot at the Balrog for?
you can certainly try. So you get to the doorway, you turn around because you rolled so well. I'll say you can at least get 1 round of tax off on it without losing too much speed. And you turn
Okay,
around.
So I'm gonna stop right at the doorway so I can turn around and book it if I need to.
And you notch 2 arrows really fast. You see that both Enelya and Saeras are lagging behind. Saeras, more exhausted than Enelya, is lagging even further behind, and you see the Balrog closing the gap at insane speeds. It is moving 160 feet per round.
Jesus Christ. Boom.
You fire 2 shots, and they arc over your allies, and before they even get close to the Balrog, you see both arrows just go up in flames and disintegrate.
Alright, so, well, I tried.
You two, Enelya, you're gonna reach the door. Saeras, you're going to reach the door about the same time the Balrog catches up with you.
I've reached the door. I don't get through it.
You reach it. If I'll say, the Balrog doesn't catch you, but it's right behind you, and you get through it just in time when the Balrog slams into the wall. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you all get through this doorway, and you enter an area of platforms that crisscross, raised platforms, lower platforms, and you know what path you have to take to get back. But as you come out of the short tunnel into the next room, the Balrog is just boom, boom, pounding against the wall, and you can see the stone wall begins to crack. And you guys keep running, and as you run, the Balrog bursts through, sending boulders and rocks flying forward to the rockway. I need everybody to give me acrobatics check to dodge falling rocks.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, what the heck?
14, I'll take that.
Finn, you're just walk, rock. You can. It's like the falling in slow motion, and you're just like.
Ultra instinct, as I have reached.
Enelya, you get a glancing blow from a rock. It knocks you a little bit. It doesn't really hurt you too much. It slows you down a little bit. Saeras,
Okay.
a rock hits your ankle, and you hear a crack. But you keep
All right.
going. You see the pathway goes down a large flight of stairs to another doorway. You're getting closer to the end, but I'm gonna need everybody to give me a Constitution saving throw to maintain essentially this long sprint.
Finn.
Do you have disadvantage on saves?
Wow.
Just ability checks, so 12.
12. So Enelya, you are getting winded at this point, having to run so hard in your heavy armor. And Finn, you look back, you're way ahead of them. They are both falling behind. But
Can I try again to at least slow the Balrog down?
how are you gonna try?
Turn around with my bow again, try to do the same method I did earlier.
Okay, go ahead and make 2 attacks.
Thank God I rolled better with the fucking chief.
Let me check the Balrog stats. I don't think a 16 will hit.
Can at least slow it down or piss it off. I don't know.
A 16 will not hit. Once again, you see the arrows as they get close, they incinerate into flames. Although, one does get closer than it did before.
Okay, I'm just gonna. After that, like kind of like those little trick shots, I'm gonna keep running.
And as you get through this doorway, you come to out of this doorway, and there's a cliff that wraps around to the other side, and there's a bridge that connects the 2 cliffs. However, the bridge is out. You can either try to run along the cliff face to get to the other side, or try and jump the gap. What do you do? Quick.
I'm gonna try and jump.
Okay, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. Ooh.
Like.
Finn, you jump and you begin to slide and fall. You're hanging from the other side of the bridge. What'd you say, Enelya?
Now I don't know what I want to do because that happened. Fudge.
And the doorway you just came through is a larger doorway. It's not a medium-sized door. It is a large-sized door.
What kind of door is it? Like gated, or is it
It's a portal. It's open. It's not really gated or anything.
Crap.
archway? Okay.
You said, is there like, no, I have nothing that will work against that.
You hear the footsteps of the Balrog.
Is there,
jump
like,
over.
is there?
Give me an acrobatics check. 13. You make it, Saeras. You make it to the other side.
Grab his forearm with both hands, pull him up.
You see Enelya, still alone on the other side. You see the fiery heat growing behind her.
I'm just gonna jump then.
Give me an acrobatics check. 16.
I hold out my hand to catch her.
And you catch her. You pull her up, and you all turn to run out. I need one more series of athletics checks from all of you for the last sprint.
Oh
my God.
That was mine!
I'm going down. Bye, everybody. Been fun.
Oh my God.
Enelya, you reach the last room. You're at the door. You see the exit. Just this last hallway, and you'll be free.
Okay.
And as you're running, you look behind you. Both Finn and Saeras have fallen behind. What has happened is Finn has tripped over a rock, and as he does that, he stumbles into Saeras, whose ankle is already broken. And Saeras also collapses, and they are both laying prone on the ground. You can help one of them get up.
I'm gonna point to Saeras as I see if I see her running back, I'm pointing to Saeras.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
can hear
help
the
out my
footsteps
brother.
of the Balrog coming behind you.
I'm gonna help my brother.
Ah, the selfish choice.
But then.
So you run up to Saeras and you help him up, and you between the two of you, you are both able to get to the door. Unfortunately, because no one was there to help you, Finn, you pick yourself up, and as you do, the Balrog is now at your back.
I stop at the door. Are they still in sight?
Yes.
Ellendale!
That's what I was thinking.
The light shines, and as it does, it gives the Balrog a moment of hesitation. You
Hold it
have
up as high as I can. You have no business here. You will go back into the pits from where you spawned. Servant of Sauron of Morgoth. Be gone!
And this gives you a chance to escape. Finn, give me one more athletics check to close the gap to the door.
There we go. 14.
And as you hold this beacon aloft, and the Balrog shies from it for an instant, that gives Finn the chance he needs to escape. The Balrog lets out another mighty roll. And as it does,
I hold out my spear in front of me and I go straight up and down.
with a reach of 30 feet, the Balrog changes its sword from a whip and sends it.
I use the spear out in front of me to take the whip's brunt.
And sends it flying at you, which would hit you. It wraps around your spear.
And release.
Go ahead, and this is gonna come down to an initiative check. If you roll a better initiative than the Balrog, you're able to release it before you get pulled.
Oh my god!
And you tried. The whip moves faster than you are prepared to. And with a grip on the spear, you get pulled.
Wait. Where is it? Damn it. Nope, I can't.
You get pulled, letting go too soon. You do end up letting go of the spear, but a second too late, and you're flung to the feet of the Balrog.
Oh, fudge! I am too late to bring that up.
What are you bringing up?
Might of the Firstborn, where he can only take a bonus action. But I'm way too late. That would have had to negate the attack.
Just being in the just being this close to the Balrog, Saeras. You take 11 points of fire damage.
Does he still have the light?
I'm still holding it. He still does, and it's still glowing.
How far is the Balrog from me?
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You two are at the exit door.
Yeah.
You are still. That means you haven't left. You're still in range of the Balrog's attacks. Everyone is in range of the Balrog's attacks. Saeras is at the feet of the Balrog. Everybody, roll for initiative. We're gonna solve this here and now with a one final initiative roll. And this will determine the actions that are taken. Balrog rolled terribly.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
God.
Enelya, you're up first. You're right at the door. You can escape and survive, or you can try something.
Oh, hold on. Where is my? Give me one quick second. I don't think I can do that. I don't know what to do. Where is his spear with him? Saeras?
His spear is nearby, but he's no longer in his grip because he let go. He just did it too slow.
I have no idea what to do.
You can see his Saeras' clothes begin to singe and curl from the intense heat.
I wish I could use this item, but it's not the situation. Can I distract him? I'm gonna try to distract him. Have him, be, like, look at me and whatnot while, to try to give, Saeras a potential to escape unnoticed.
Give me a intimidation check. That is a 20. You do draw the Balrog's ire. It looks at you, fiery whip in hand. Okay. Everyone notices this. It lays eyes on Enelya, and you see its flame get brighter.
I'm gonna move like just 10 feet from the doorway so that there's kind of a gap between where his attack may hit me and the actual exit.
So are you moving closer to him then?
No, just off to like the left.
Okay. Are you doing anything else, Enelya?
I wish, but no.
That brings us to Finn.
I'm gonna draw my bow and attack.
Go ahead.
Try and keep his attention on me so Saeras can escape.
10 and 20. 21 will hit. The first damage done.
And I'm gonna use Fierce Shot. And is he a servant of the enemy? Does that count?
Yes, he is.
Just making sure. I'm just making sure. So 11.
You see the arrow still catches before it hits him, but it still does hit him before it burns away. He barely notices it. Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Okay. I have no charisma.
He's still focused, laser focused on Enelya.
That works.
Saeras. Still have the light in your hand. It's beginning to dim. Your spear is 10 feet ahead of you, closer to the Balrog. You see the Balrog is taking a step closer to Enelya. She seems to have drawn its ire. It's wearing back its whip. And at the top of the round, you take 9 points of fire damage. What do you do?
Are salves a bonus action?
How do you run it in the main game?
It's a bonus action.
Then yeah.
Okay. Alright, I will get up and I will use my action to dash for Enelya with the vial in hand, whispering a silent prayer. May the grace of the Valar Manwe, whoever is out there, whoever is listening, give us the strength to beat this beast back so that we may bring hope another day to this land. Our fight is not yet done.
As you run away, you see the Balrog apparate a sword of flame and shadow in its hand, and it's gonna take an attack opportunity against you.
Oh no, I can't do that.
I assumed its fixation would ignore me.
19 to hit?
Yep.
18 slashing and 13 fire.
Holy shit!
Unconscious.
No!
That brings us to the Balrog. You see, he fell unconscious just a few feet away from you. You can see his clothes have been burned. He suffered burns on his body. He has a huge gash in his shoulder that's been cauterized, so he's not bleeding at least, but it is a huge wound. The Balrog steps up to him. Still fixated on you though, Enelya. And just because it steps closer to him, you take some damage, Saeras, and you instantly fail a death save. The Balrog's going to go ahead and make an attack against you, Enelya.
I will initiate Might of the Firstborn.
You prevent him from taking an attack. What do you say?
Could you have prevented him from taking it as an attack of
No,
opportunity?
it's only an action. Oh. No.
No, it's a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, she... I guess she basically, kind of like gets right in
Oh no, Discord!
front of him, like in between guitars, and and she just says, "No, you will not! Not this day! You stand back and stay there!"
He just pauses in his footsteps. That brings us to you, Enelya.
Okay, so Saeras is
At the feet of the Balrog.
not in front of me.
You have to run up to him.
How much movement is that to get up to him?
I'll say it'll take 15 feet.
If I tried...
I will say at this point, if someone grabs you could save Saeras and get him out of here if someone grabs and holds the Balrog's attention long enough for the other two to escape.
Yeah, what is,
That would
I was gonna
guarantee an escape. Otherwise, it's up to chance. You all may fall here.
Yeah. This is a weird question, I guess. I'm gonna see if I can try to get this, to try to use this item for once in my life. What does the, like, Balrog's intent, I guess, look like? Does it, like, is he trying to just chase us away? Or
He's
is he
trying to kill you.
legit trying to kill? Okay.
He's trying to kill you all.
Oh, alright, never
I
mind.
thought that was clear.
No, I was nothing. Never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna shout, Finn, I need your help to take him and get out. I will keep the attention on him as I've been doing so for the last few seconds, okay? Can you do that? Can you save him?
Yes.
Alright, then I'm gonna keep my scimitar up and,
Do you interpose yourself between the Balrog and Saeras?
yes.
Okay. So, as you enter the Balrog space,
Yeah, I figured. It's fine.
you take 8 points of fire damage.
8. Okay. And I'm going to... Can I...
You can
Yeah, no,
try.
I'm
You
gonna-
can try stabbing the Balrog. Or if you have something more creative in mind, we can work with it.
No, I already tried it. It didn't work. She's going to... she's just got her one scimitar up. Yeah, and she's just going to try to keep the attention on him, and she's going to kind of circle a little bit halfway so that she's turning the Balrog away, to face away from Saeras and oh my god, what's your name? Finn. And she kind of gives a little silent prayer herself and touches like the circlet that Galadriel gave her, and then she's just gonna throw one of her scimitars at him.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know how to do that.
What's your dexterity versus your strength? Or do you use dexterity to attack?
No, I use my strength to attack. My strength is 3, dex is 1.
Okay, so roll for a scimitar attack and subtract 2 from what you roll.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, that's pretty easy. An 8?
So you throw a scimitar and it just grazes the Balrog. You can see as it kind of just touches the Balrog's skin, it begins to glow red hot from the heat and just clatters on the floor, not damaging the Balrog at all. But you kind of spin around, trying to keep the Balrog's attention. With your intimidation check earlier, you do have the Balrog's attention.
All right. Yep. All my faith is on what Finn can accomplish
Finn,
then.
you can escape by yourself. You can try to save Saeras, or you can try to save Enelya, or you can stand and fight the Balrog. Those are your options.
I'm gonna run in and, from what Enelya said, I'm gonna run in and grab Saeras and try and just fireman carry him out.
I'm gonna say if you use your action to dash, you can get him out.
Yes.
Okay, so you see Enelya, you see Finn come up, burn Saeras over his shoulder, go to the door, open it, and you can see the shining lake reflecting sunlight outside, and you see him go through it.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna give Saeras my Elrond's healing drought.
That will take an action to full strength him.
Mm-hmm.
It takes an action. Damn it! I thought it'd be a bonus action.
For you to take it
Nope.
yourself, it's a bonus action. To give it to someone else, it is an action.
Okay. Oh yeah, to administer a potion. Okay, sorry.
Also,
Yeah.
Finn, you do take 10 points of fire damage for getting close to the Balrog.
Okay.
Oh, I never.
And the Balrog will also use an attack of opportunity against you.
Fuck him.
25 to hit.
Yep.
23 slashing and 18 fire.
Jesus Christ
Are you
on a
still-
stick.
are you
Okay,
still
hold on, I
standing?
gotta do
Didn't he use
math.
his reaction to attack me already?
His turn is come and gone. Because remember, he stepped
That's
up.
right. That's right. Yeah. I'm looking
I
at it.
have, after that one hit.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Holy shit. Okay.
You're still up.
I'm still up. Not looking good, but I'm still up.
You're able to get out of the door, burnt and wounded, but you're able to get Saeras out.
So it's just me?
Just you in there with the Balrog. Saeras, go ahead and give me a death save. That's 2 failures. You can try to stabilize Saeras on your next turn, Finn.
Okay.
With the potion.
You can re-roll that death save, Saeras.
Oh, if this fucks me.
Success.
All right. All right, you're good, Paul. Natural 1 would kill me.
Oh my god, I would have started crying!
That brings us to the Balrog.
Thank you, Paul.
Enelya.
Hi.
At the start of the Balrog's turn, you take 10 points of fire damage.
Awesome.
The
Did
Balrog,
when I was carried out, did I drop the vial in there?
roll me d20.
I was just questioning. I'm unconscious. I'm curious.
Actually, that makes sense. You did drop the vial in there. It is on the ground.
Okay.
The Balrog is going to go ahead and make 2 attacks against you, Enelya.
Okay.
19 to hit
Mhm.
and 19 to hit.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. The first attack does 18 slashing and 15 fire.
What the fuck?
Are you still standing?
Mm-hmm.
Second attack does 13 slashing and 8 fire.
13 slashing and what?
8 fire.
Are you kidding?
What does that leave you at?
Exactly 0.
You can see the rolls.
Oh, I'm down. That was 54 points of damage, and that's what I had.
You could have escaped. You went back for Saeras.
Yep.
Enelya, give me a death save. It's success, but you fail 1 because you're burning. Finn.
What the fuck do I do?
You see Enelya.
Okay.
You do see Enelya down inside. You could try and go save her, but if you get her out, you will die in there. You can try to stabilize Saeras out here. He's still rolling death saves.
You have 2 failed death saves already, don't you, Saeras? 1.
1 and 1 success. I will say, I will let you, if you want to, I will let you try and stabilize Saeras and save Enelya. But if you do that, Finn, you will die.
I'm gonna stabilize Saeras.
Give me a medicine check.
Not with the potion?
I mean, you could use a potion too. But that would take your action.
So does the 13 succeed?
A 13 succeeds. That will stabilize Saeras. He's no longer dying.
And then I'm gonna say, live. And I'm gonna bolt back in to... First, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use a potion on myself.
Okay. Go ahead, heal yourself.
What is it, an 8d8 plus 8?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
8d4.
No,
plus 8.
84.
Oh.
8d4 plus 8.
Okay.
8d4
What the
plus 8.
what are you drinking? I want to know.
24 hit points.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna bolt back in.
As soon as you bolt back in, you take 8 points of fire damage for entering the Balrog's area. But you're able to grab Enelya, and you're able to throw her out the door.
And I'm just gonna yell out the door, "Get out!" And I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn, give like a smirk to the Balrog. Hello. And I'm gonna draw my sword and shield, and just like a come at me kind of stance. And I'm gonna run towards it and jump with my sword up here.
Okay. You jump with your sword. Just go ahead. It doesn't matter if this is out of your turn now. It's cool. So we'll do it. You jump with your broadsword up. 11. It hits the hide of the Balrog. Does not pierce it though. You slide to the ground. As you do, you cut the Balrog's flesh, and as you do, fire guts from the small cut you make, and you take 15 points of fire damage just for injuring the Balrog. I'll go ahead and allow you to roll damage on that broadsword. You deal 5 slashing, but it barely hurts the Balrog. It does not cut very deep as fire spurts and burns your face. And
I'm gonna look and just kind of give like a roar back at it, like how it's been doing to us.
And as you do that, it spreads its wings and lights the hall as bright as the sun. And it lifts its flaming sword of shadow and brings it down upon you.
But those both miss.
22 and 28, they both hit. For
Nah.
27 and 13 fire, 15 slashing and 12 fire.
I'm 12 different levels of dead.
The first hit knocks you on your back. You stand up and you make your way to the door. You see your fallen compatriots outside. You use all your
Actually,
strength.
no, I don't make my way. So after I see my compatriots, I look back. I want to throw my broadsword at him for one last.
Okay. You throw your broadsword out and you use the last of your strength to close the doors of Moria. And as you do, the whip wraps around your neck. And the last thing you see is a sliver of light as you close the doors. Your friends outside will live. And with a tug, everything goes black. Some time passes, and Saeras, you awake first. And you see Enelya burned and scarred.
I
Unconscious
go over
but
to
alive.
her, and I'll start to heal her, and if it takes 10 minutes, I'll use the full 10 minutes. Otherwise, I'll just do a regular heal.
You can take 10 minutes to heal her extra.
35.
Enelya, you come to consciousness, and you see Saeras above you.
I grab her and I pull her up. I embrace her. I place my forehead right onto hers. And there's just a moment of silence for a while. I thought I was gonna lose you.
Wait, you're alive. Where's...
I look back towards the door.
Just a sheer cliff face. You see a charred broadsword on the ground.
Finn? I told him to go get you. And then it was black. And now... he's...
Look at me.
Someone's gone because...
Look at me.
What?
Whatever is in that book, whatever knowledge it holds, make it matter. It has to mean something. All right?
She nods.
We'll do it together. While shadows return to these lands, we will not go silently into this night. We will fight, tooth and nail. And I will be beside you. Free peoples of Middle-earth. We'll survive. I swear it.
I know exactly what to do for my first blacksmithing endeavor. I reach for Finn's broadsword. This is going to be the first of many great weapons made, and I will ensure they go down in history. And I know this one's name.
What is it?
It's Finn. But it's not going to mean the end of a man who helped us get here. It's going to mean the end of the shadow and the enemy.
Finn, son of Farlof, who will live on as a bane to the enemy, driving fear even into the darkest of shadows. You see this done, dear sister, and I will take it to Dale, and I will seek out the one called Farlof, and make sure it is an heirloom for all those who come after him. We must get back. Night will come soon.
Let's go home.
Yes.
Enelya and Saeras return to Rivendell. The journey back, much less daunting than their journey into the Black Pit. Enelya becomes the most accomplished blacksmith, having learned Celebrimbor's arts. You can level your blacksmithing up to its final level, whatever that may entail, and you are successfully able to turn Finn's broadsword into your first magical weapon, crafted using Celebrimbor's skills. And where this sword goes, where Enelya and Saeras go from here, the story for another time. Thank you all for joining us for this 2-part, 2 Dungeons Deep. We will be back tomorrow night with mini painting.
And more alcohol.
And more alcohol. Next week, I hope you join us for our foray into Star Wars for May 4th. F in chat for Finn.
Cheers, though. For Finn.
Finn.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh.
And have a good night, everybody. Goodbye.
Say that somber mood. Bye, everybody.